Sam Newman, what can you say? Loved, hated, charming, rude, sexy, sexist, but also a man who's had to overcome his share of hurdles to make it to where he is today.
I did it at the start just to try and do it differently.
From his days as a Geelong grammar student in Victoria, John Sam Newman went on to become a footy star, playing more than 300 games for Geelong.
Newman flies high. I think he'll be paid the mark.
From football to TV presenter and successful businessman, all seemed to be coming together smoothly when in 1987, Sam's life took an unexpected turn.
I'd backed this man at the bank who was in the transport industry, and he went broke and the bank called my money up, and so I remember sitting in my lounge room at the previous house I owned, thinking I was 45 years of age and had absolutely nothing to show for my life, which I didn't.
When it first happened, did you go through a period when you thought, I've screwed up my whole life?
Yeah, I did. Felt very depressed, felt inadequate, and felt had a very low self-esteem.
Sam was forced to move from his luxurious home with its tennis court and pool to a tiny flat at the back of a mate's dental laboratory.
It was not the Ritz, I'll be honest, and he would be honest too, but that's when you know who your friends are and what life's about, not the tangible things that you can put your hand on necessarily. It's the emotion and the passion of living with people that you like. You know, out of adversity becomes a bit of strength, I suppose, so you either sit down and feel sorry for yourself or you get on with it.
Sam survived by hosting sportsmen's nights at bars, but the real breakthrough came from one of the most unlikely of places, a Playboy magazine.
Yeah, I'd be the only person I think that was reading a Playboy magazine for the actual articles in it. And I was amazed at the questions and amazed at the frankness.
Those articles inspired him to create his own style of newspaper interview.
So I got a friend and colleague of mine, Dermot Brereton, to be a guinea pig, and I said, would you mind if I came round and interviewed you about your life? I asked him the most outrageous questions I could think of about his personal life and how he handles himself and who he handles and why and how often and where and when.
The success of that interview catapulted Sam back into the media spotlight, and the rest, as they say, is history.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Mr. John Sammy Newman.
It's creating a niche.
I'll bear my bum on this track if he wins this race.
I don't think we've got a wide enough lens, mate.
What steps would you say that people need to take if they want to be a success?
I'm not saying I'm successful. If I said I'm successful, actually,
No.
that's all right, as long as I didn't say I was successful.
Okay, well, what do you say you are then?
Just a survivor. Just a survivor.
Next, what makes a champion?